What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. We all know that Gayle King, Oprah's homegirl, just recently did an interview with Meg Thee Stallion. Now, one thing that I can't figure out with this whole interview process is how is Tory Lanez prevented from talking about the case, but the case is being tried in the eyes of public opinion from Meg Thee Stallion as a result of her going on an interview tour, especially with Gayle King. We already had a conversation, and I did a breakdown of why I thought what I thought with regard to her talking about the exact shooting and all of that type of stuff. We already did a breakdown of that. Today, I want to review a clip that people sent me with regard to her talking about her personal relationship with Tory Lanez. And I think it's important for us to have this conversation also because I don't think that guys really pay attention to what they're getting themselves into until it's too late. So we're gonna go ahead and knock this down and see what the vibes are. Let's go ahead and take a look at the clip.
Had went there and we were just hanging out and I was ready to go because I had been there all day.
So basically, what she's saying is that she was ready to go because they had been hanging out, I'm guessing, at Kylie's house all day. We know that Tory Lanez had already made a whole album about it and all of this other type of stuff. But she said that they was ready to go as a result because she had been hanging out at the pool party all day.
You guys end up in a
See
car.
Tory Lanez right here. He's in the scene. They on Instagram Live. Be careful what y'all put on Instagram Live because that junk don't go away and people screen record it. But obviously at this point she had been making a relationship with Tory Lanez public and they had been hanging out at Kylie's house.
You, Tory Lanez, your friend at the time, Kelsey, and his driver slash security. What was the nature of your relationship with Tory Lanez? Because he has led people to believe that it was a sexual relationship, that it.
So she allowing herself to be on the first 48. Shout out to women. Now I gotta put my glasses, my first 48 glasses on. Shout out to the women that don't mind telling all of the business on the first 48. And again, we've already broke down an entire shooting and things like that. But she allowing herself to tell all of the business before they even go to court in the eyes of public opinion. So she's already getting the people on her side.
Was that you two were dating? What was the nature
We
of
were
your...
not dating. We were really close. We were friends. We hung out like every day.
First of all, let me tell you something, and this is why I say y'all got to be careful because the way that Tory paints it was that they were having a very intimate relationship and they were a lot more close than just really good friends, right? Tory says that basically he was with her and they were busting it down. And I don't honestly, in my personal opinion, believe that 99% of the population can be friends, especially when they are attractive or attracted to each other, that they can just be friends and that's the end of the conversation. I think that when guys hang out with women or when women hang out with men, that eventually somebody get attracted to somebody. So her just talking about they're just friends, maybe they weren't officially a couple in her eyes because they are still young. But when somebody says they were just friends, I have to start to look at them with the squinty eyes.
And his mom passed too. So when I felt like we were bonding over that.
Her mom passed, his mom passed. That was the entryway. In my opinion, that's the finesse, right? That's the way in which we're going to make our connection and we're going to get a little bit closer.
And
Did you have an intimate relationship with him?
like sexual?
No. Harpo, who is this woman? She said, did you have an intimate relationship? Let me just make sure that I double back because I want to make sure that she asked this question completely.
And
Did you have an intimate relationship with him?
like sexual?
Yeah. Did you, Megan, did you have a sexual
Why she got to ask her twice? You don't know what she talking about, ma'am?
relationship with Tory Lanez? Yes, that's my question.
I didn't have a sexual relationship with Tory.
What is with the long pause then, ma'am? Okay, are you telling me that this man did not bust it down? He didn't bust it open. Are you telling me that Tory Lanez? I'm gonna replay that again. Are you telling me that there was no sexual relationship whatsoever? I'm gonna go ahead and rewind this.
Relationship with Tory Lanez? Yes, that's my question.
I didn't have a sexual relationship with Tory.
So why do you think he's putting out this?
I don't believe it. And I could be wrong and I could be off, but that whole sequence of events that just played out right there, I don't believe it.
Sexual?
Yeah.
Let me rewind this.
And
Did you have an intimate relationship with him?
like sexual?
Cap.
Yeah. Did you
Cap.
Megan? Did you have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez? Yes, that's my question.
I didn't have a sexual relationship with Tory.
So why do you think he's saying the story that the two of you had a
I don't
relationship and that
believe
you're
it.
making the whole thing up?
I don't
I
believe
think
it.
that he is trying to deflect from the fact that he committed a crime.
Woo! Make sure that y'all keep everything locked down and key. And this is not a video to determine innocence or guilt. I am not saying that at all, but I'm saying that I don't believe everything that's being said from her, and I believe that he did bust it open. I think that was the whole vibe. Why were they having a disagreement in the first place about what was going on over at Kylie's house if they were just friends? If you just friends, why do you even get yourself or put yourself in a position to have an argument in the first place about what took place over at that house? Listen. Certain violence don't even start to play out at all unless there's some type of feeling or a sexual relationship. And that's the thing. The thing that people need to realize, and this is what guys need to realize, and again, I've said this once, I'm going to say it twice, I'm going to say it again. I don't think that the majority of people can just be friends. Not everybody. There's always going to be an anomaly here or there, or there's always going to be an exception. I don't believe that the majority of people can just be friends without there being some kind of sexual tension or interest in one party or another, or both. Most times it's both. I don't think that there's a situation where there is not some kind of relationship or interest from people spending an extraordinary amount of time together. She said that they spent every day together. I don't know. I want to know what you guys think. I'm a bit confused by the different signals that's being sent in these videos. I'm not necessarily a fan of having an interview about this specifically, especially when this is supposed to be tried in court, but then everybody is being tainted by this interview, and then we're supposed to make an objective decision in court as a juror depending on what was said by the lawyers. Come on, man. I don't play it. Again, more importantly, make sure y'all watch what y'all putting out on social media. Make sure you be careful about what it is that you or who it is that you align yourself with. And then last but not least, be very, very careful about the women that is supposed to be holding you down. Whether he did it or not is not my question. It's not my statement. It's not the thing that I'm evaluating. It's whether or not this is an authentic interview, and if everything that's being said should be taken at face value. I love you. I appreciate you. I love to get your thoughts. Make sure you subscribe to the Patreon. Link is in the description. We're doing some really, really great things in the Patreon. I'm telling you, it's the best Patreon on the internet, bar none. Exclusive content, bag talk, bag chasers, a community of people that's going in the direction that you're supposed to be going in. And then if you need personal talks or personal coaching, make sure you reach out to me. Anton from AntonDaniels.com is in the building. Go to my website and send me an email, and then we're going to get you scheduled. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys tomorrow. Be careful. Peace.